Okay guys, take your tiles and dump them out and then straighten them up to something that looks like this. You will also have 1/8 and 1/12. Go ahead and pause this video and do it now. Great. So now what I want you to do is we're going to work on what's called equivalent fractions. Equal means that they're equal. They're both the same amount. So equivalent fractions means that we want a fraction that is equal. In this case, 2 halves equals 1 whole. Look at the fraction. I have 2 halves and it equals 1 whole. I want you to find another fraction that equals 1 whole. Pause the video and do that now. Okay, if you did that, then you would find out that all of these equals 1 whole. You may also have 12/12, which is the black ones, and you may have 1/8, which are the brown ones. So record those on your sheet. Pause the video now. Okay, now we're going to try something a little bit harder. We're going to go with 1/2. On your recording sheet, you have the number 1/2 equals. I want you to find some fraction tiles that equal 1/2. Has to be the same color. So for example, if I were going to show 1/2, I'm going to see if I can get how many 1/10 do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/2 equals 5/10. Pause this video now and find as many as you can that equals 1/2. Okay, now that you've done that, you may have found that 2/4 also equals 1/2. You may have found out that 3/6 equals 1/2. You may have also realized that 4/8 equals 1/2. You may have found out that 6/12 also equals 1/2. Put all of the ones that you found that equal 1/2 on your recording sheet. Pause the video now. Okay, now let's do 1/4. I want some equivalent fractions that equal 1/4. Pause the video now and find some fractions that equal 1/4. Okay, let's start with 2/8. Let's try 2/6. Is that going to work? No, way too big. This means it's not equal. What about 2/5? No, still not equal. What about, could I do 3/10 maybe? No, still not equal. What about 3/12? Would 3/12 equal 1/4? Yes, it does. Okay, so put all of those fractions on your recording sheet that equal 1/4. For example, 1/4 equals 2/8 and 3/12. Now I want you to do 2/6. Pause the video now and come up with 2/6 equivalent fractions. Okay, now I want you to come up with 3/8. See if you can find some equivalent fractions for 3/8. Pause this video now. Now come up with some fractions that equal 4/12. And pause this video now. Now put those things on your recording sheets. The fractions that you came up with 2/6, the fractions that you came up with. Okay, so check your answers. 2/6 also equals 1/3, which also equals 4/12. This one was a little bit tricky, 3/8. We did not have any fraction tiles that equaled 3/8, but we can find an equivalent fraction to 3/8, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. And then we had 4/12. If you look at 4/12 and 2/6, they're all equal. They're the same fractions. Now what you're going to do is take the rest of your time and you're going to work through some coloring in of equivalent fractions on your sheet.